How much you charge for that? Well, they send you the sneakers and I charge them $400. I stay busy with everything.
So we got to work together to make it great. So I got to listen. It is go time. I hope it's go time for you. Membership or something for you to get in there?
Yeah, you have to.
And look, y'all, I've been gone so long. I forgot to add the dog. I forgot to add me to the stage. Y'all can just stand here and watch the Vet Green Show, and I won't have to be on the stage. Well, welcome, everybody. This is a new season of the Vet Green Show. I am doing things a little bit different here. As you can see, I actually have two cameras going. I have this video going at the same time. I am recording here on my phone because, again, I am doing things a little bit different. What I realized, everybody, is if I am really going to be doing this full-time, content creation full-time, then hello, everybody, you have to be creating content. Y'all, I don't know what I had in my mind. I didn't know what I had in my mind. First off, I had to get over the fact that you have to actually create this company and create the content and edit the videos and market it and do all of these other tasks that's required in order to make this dream become a reality. Y'all, I'm getting it together. You're going to get it together. We are going to get this thing together. If you have a dream, and you've been sitting on it for whatever reason, now's the time to make that dream a reality. Now's the time, Vet. Hello, I'm talking to myself as well, to make this dream a reality. And we can. First step is just by getting up. Just getting up. That is the biggest step you can take, is to lift yourself up out of that despair. Hello, that despair that many of us be feeling because things aren't perfect, right? I had a lot of time to reflect on how I wanted this show to be and the intention of me creating this show. And I said, that you went through a lot. Just like I'm sure a lot of you that's watching right now have gone through a lot. If we think about what we've gone through from COVID up until now, y'all, if you are watching this video right now, you are most definitely blessed. Just to be able to survive what we survived from 2020 up until now, it is a blessing to be here. Many of us have lost loved ones. Many of us have lost our livelihood as far as how we are able to secure the bag, that job security that was once there. Y'all, COVID changed everything. COVID changed the way businesses are now doing business. As you can see, more and more restaurants are popping up with automation. You walk into a McDonald's or any Burger King or, a lot of these fast food restaurants, you're no longer seeing people power. You're no longer seeing actual people there. What you're seeing, and we talked about this on the Morning Show podcast. I talked about it last season. Oh, my, Ellie. Now I have to pause because the phone is always ringing. So yeah, y'all, I'm back. As you can see, it may take me a little bit, but I'm going to get this recording done. I am going to get this recording done. So as I was saying, and I hope I picked up where I left off at is, y'all, I had to get out my own way. I had to get out my own way. And this is me getting out my own way. So over the next few weeks, what you guys are going to see is a little bit of changes going on over here with Green Links and Green Links World Entertainment, because I realized that I had to be intentional. You know, God is so awesome. The Most High is so awesome that I have been allowed to be able to even create this. Like y'all, me, I have been allowed, and I'm saying allowed because y'all, when I think back over my life, okay, when I think back over the things, the challenges, the trials and tribulations, the mountains, y'all, the mountains that I have gotten to the top of, it ain't nothing but the Most High that has allowed me to get here. So I had to do some retraining of my brain here recently because y'all, I realized, hello, come on, come a little bit closer. I realized that not only was I in my own way, y'all, I was bringing the chaos and the mess into my life. I was bringing the chaos and the mess into my life. And sometimes we don't realize that just by not letting go of some things, by not letting go, by trying to hold on to some things, you really are bringing you're bringing the chaos into your life. And I realized that I had been bringing the chaos into my life. So here I am, y'all, removing those layers that I have to, that are obviously no longer serving me because, well, let's start here. I want to reintroduce myself to all of you because over these last few years, what I have been doing is getting a lot of experience, a lot of experience. I was a teenage mom. At 16, y'all, I found myself pregnant. Okay. My mama said, there's way too much birth control out there. You wanted that baby. Well, obviously, I wanted not only that baby, but 5 more because that's what happened. I was 16 and pregnant by the time I was 19 years old. By the time I was 19 years old, y'all, by the time I was 19 years old, I had 3 daughters. 19, raising 3 daughters. I didn't know what to do. I was just doing what I knew to do, and that was based on what I had saw. Now, for some of y'all, for some of us, everything that we see don't mean that we supposed to bring it into our lives. Everything we see don't mean that's how we supposed to raise our children. Just because we saw it don't mean we supposed to do it. But I used what I had. And I did a very, very good job, if I must say so myself. Was it perfect? H-E-double-L, no. Was it perfect? No. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But I did the best job that I could do based on what I knew. The little one is coming in. She had to come and see what her Grammy is doing. And if y'all have been here rocking with that green, you will know that when the grand animals, because there's cats and dogs and frogs and all, when the grand animals want to be bothered, they want to come in and be bothered with their Grammy. So the little one just came in. But anywho, y'all, the intention behind the show moving forward is to provide guidance. I want you to come on here and learn some things. I want you guys to come on here and be entertained because I'm a little bit of everything. And as I was working on this season, I said, I need to bring all of me because listen, y'all, you are so much more than you realize right now. You are so much more than you realize right now. And I had to acknowledge that you are comprised of so many layers. Allow those layers to grow and to show. Allow that. I love to talk about what's going on in the entertainment news, y'all. I talked about it before. I think that I love it because it was something that my grandma was into. I would go to the grocery store and grandma would pick up the Globe and what was those ads, not ads. There used to be little paper magazines, entertainment magazines. They used to call them the blogs, paper blogs. My grandmother combed through them. So I loved to read as a child. I read whatever was in the house. So I would read these entertainment news. I remember one of the ones that stands out. It talked about how much money Michael Jackson had. Now, mind you, everybody, this was like what, early to mid 80s. And at this time, they had said if he spent like millions of dollars in X amount of time, he would still be rich in 30 years. And I was like blown away, like, huh. Michael Jackson, even to this day, Michael Jackson is still a staple in our community and many others. But for people that look like possibly you and I, he was really a huge thing. And still today, he is one of the greatest entertainers to ever walk this earth. But I say that to say, y'all, what I did not realize, y'all, I was becoming vet green even then. So I have to bring those pieces of me into the show because, hello, one of the things that I realized, all y'all, is that authenticity, when you are authentic with people, when they can relate to you, they're more likely to be able to come and see what you have going on. The falsehood, and we saw it blow up in 2024, y'all. Okay, Cat Williams took that doggone top off of Pandora's box, and that sucker ain't been put back on since. Okay, it has not been put back on since. But yeah, this is the year of becoming, and I've been unpacking a lot and thinking about what I've been able to accomplish in these years. I remember the year 2000. It was called Y2K. Y'all, Y2K happened and everybody thought the world was going to shut down. I remember my kids were young at the time. My oldest, and when Y2K came, my oldest was only 7 years old. 7 years old. By this time, I have 4 children. 4 children. I'm 21 and I am at the beginning of my career. I'm at this job for 2 years now, and I am doing the darn thing. I done got promoted. I went from $8 to $10, and by this time, I may have been making $12. Y'all, that's pretty good money. That was pretty good money, depending on the area you were living in. In the area I was living in at the time, that was pretty good money, okay? We were able to buy a house and all of these things when Y2K happened. Fast forward, it is now 2025. So as I am reflecting and unpacking over my life and thinking about the pain points that I have been able to survive throughout my life, I'm also thinking about, well, what can I take from the experience that I have accumulated over the last 25 years and apply that into my current journey, my current life, this current destination that I'm on, which is Green Links World Entertainment and Green Links Media. And I said, Vet, over the last 25 years, you have been able to accomplish a lot. You have been able to make money for a lot of people. How about trying that for yourself? I know you've been scared, and I know that things seem bleak for a little while because you've gone through some things, but you take all that you've gone through and you change the narrative and you be like, dang, I got a whole bunch of experience. And, oh, I know how to do this because I did it for XYZ. So I know I can do it for myself. But y'all, get this. This was the issue. Get this, y'all. The issue was I was scared to do it for myself. I had imposter syndrome when it came to doing it for myself. And I can go through a whole laundry list of reasons why I was not doing it for myself. But it didn't happen until now. It is finally happening. It's finally happening. I'm excited. And I'm also a little bit fearful because if I'm telling the truth, because we are being honest here, that imposter syndrome was definitely in my ear. That imposter syndrome was definitely in my ear. And for a minute, I let it linger there for a moment because I am human, and I knew that I had to get through that. I couldn't just sweep it away because if I did, it would last and it would continue. It would accumulate, and before long, it's picking up momentum, and before long, because that imposter syndrome was speaking louder than the reality of my life, and that is, yes, you can, yes, you can. If I would have allowed that imposter syndrome to creep in and keep yelling and me apply the imposter syndrome noise into my life, I wouldn't have been able to get up and do what I'm doing right now. And that is make this video. So everybody, I know it can be real. I know firsthand that it can be really, 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 really real. But I want you to know that if you are watching this video right now, then that is an opening for you to know that you are on the road to changing your life. You are. A lot of times we don't realize that we are on the trajectory, on the path of changing our lives because we don't see things happening right away, right? You know how it is. We live in this microwave society because everything is happening quickly, quickly, quickly. Even now, we have to take these long form videos and shrink them because our minds, our attention span is just so, it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. And then it's over. And then we have to move on to something else because our attention span, they set it up this way. They set it up this way. So now we think because our attention span is like that, that reality is like that, but it's not. That's why it's so important, y'all, in 2025 to get out and live in the moment. You want to get out and live in the moment and not get so caught up in what's going on social media and in this digital world, because I see what's going on. I can see it. I listen, I was born in the 70s, y'all. I was that child watching the Jetsons thinking, wow, imagine if that could happen. And now I'm living in the reality that it is happening. It is now here. AI is here. We have these phones, y'all, these computers, these little computers. It's now here. So as I'm having all these thoughts and I'm living full out, COVID happening, seeing everything change, I'm like, man, I can see some things that are really going to be happening, like I'm picturing it, because I'm ingesting everything that's going on in the world right now. I'm ingesting all of this, and I'm like, man, I can see where this world is headed, and what can I do to help ease some of the pain points that a lot of us are going to be having, that a lot of you are going to be having, because listen, y'all, technology is advancing. And the jobs that were there yesterday and during the time where our parents and our grandparents were living are not going to be available in this new reality that we're living right now. So what can I do to help ease some of those pain points? What can I do to make it a little bit better? What can I do so that you, when you do fall down, you can get back up much quicker than I did? You don't want to stay down there for 7 years like I did, y'all. I stayed down there for 7 years. So again, the intention behind the show now, everybody, is to provide guidance again, be a platform where you can learn, be a platform where you can laugh, get motivated, learn some things. We are going to be learning together. I'm excited about some of the interviews that are going to be coming down. Oh my goodness, y'all. The Queen Solar, make sure you pick up her book. Make sure you pick up her book. She will be here on Tuesday, the 14th, 7 p.m. Everybody, what you're going to see is a lot of different changes. So I am going to, I don't know if the focus is right. So I am going to be live on Tuesdays and Fridays, definitely. Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Make sure you tune in because we are going to, again, have the Queen Solar on, and we're going to be talking about her book, and we're going to be talking about her music, and we're also going to be talking about her life. This is manifestation, y'all. I remember the very first time that I saw her in an interview, And I was just floored, and because I didn't know her story. I had been following her for whatever reason. Her energy just flows through the camera, the television, y'all. So I have been following her for a while, just based off of her energy, her motivation, her just being a motivating person. So when I saw her in this interview and I heard part of her story, I was like, oh my God, I have to, like, I want to dig deeper. I was literally sitting at the edge of my seat, like, no, we need more questions. Like, I need to know more about this beautiful woman who just wants to pour love into people, just wants to pour love into people. And she's going through all of that and can do this. What? So I manifested that, y'all, and she will be here January 14th. I'm very, very happy at 7 p.m. Make sure you tune in to Green Links Media, Green Links World Entertainment. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because y'all, 2025 is going to be the year for us to manifest our dreams. And this is a part of my dream, which I am making a huge part of my reality, because y'all, this teenage mom has learned that manifestation is real. You can manifest the life that you want to love. You can definitely change your life circumstances, but y'all, we have to be willing. I had to be willing, and for a very long time, y'all, I was unwilling. I was angry. I was angry because I had to do it. I was angry because I felt like I shouldn't have to, because people did things to me. And because why should I have to fix something that somebody else broke, right? You know how it be. Why should I have to fix something that somebody else broke? Well, hello, vet, and whoever else out there listening. It is because that is your life. It is because this is my life. And I had to realize that if you don't fix your life, ain't nobody else gonna fix your life for you. And if you keep on looking for somebody else to fix your life, you're gonna be waiting, and before long, you will end up in that doggone graveyard, which what the Les Brown say is one of the richest places ever. Because a lot of people leave this earth without realizing their full potential. And I don't want to do that. I want to bloom like that rose, y'all. I want to bloom. I want to bloom like those beautiful trees, y'all. That's what I want you to do as well. That's why I said the intention behind what you see on Green Links, y'all, has been thought out. Has been thoroughly thought out, and it's going to change sometimes, and we're going to add some things, and we're going to remove some things, and that's all a part of life. That is all a part of what we call this thing called life. Take it from this teenage mama, 16 and pregnant, 19. I had 3 by the time I was 26, y'all. I was raising 6, including 2 sets of twins. Okay. I am far from perfect. I had to pull myself up, dust myself off, and say, thank you, Father God, for allowing me to see another day. Because y'all, when you think about the things that you have gone through, grown through, you won't be so quick to complain. I'm not as quick to complain anymore, because I realize, but God, y'all, I realize that God must know me to be something great to pull me up out of my own mess. Okay. Can we testify here? Can we talk about it? When God knows you to be something so great, and you reflect and you unpack and you think, man, I never thought I could, but I did. I never thought I would make it, but I did. I never thought I would get out of that mess, but I did. It was nothing but God. I don't know about you, but I know that's what it was for me. And I'm going to let you in on a little bit of secret. And that's what it was for you too. Now, you may call that power a different name, and that's okay. I am not here to judge. I believe that we all come from the Most High. Now, whatever you call it, I know that's probably based on how you was raised in a number of different things. It ain't my business. It ain't my business. But what is my business is that I want you to believe that you come from something great, and know deep down inside that you are from that greatness, and that you can conjure up that energy. You have, just like I do, have the ability to create the life that you want to love, the life that you're going to want to live. First thing first, removing everything. Okay, baby. Okay, thank you. And listen, this is what happens over here. I got my niece over here telling me what's going on. This is what happens. This is what happens. And she's waving. Y'all, I really want for you in 2025 to love the life that you are going to live. You are going to live because you have been blessed to live this day. You have been blessed to live this day. I want you to love to live this life. Love it on purpose, y'all. Love it on purpose because you really, really can. A lot of times we think we can't. I didn't think I could. I did not think I could, y'all, especially when it came to this adult. And it seemed like when my mom transitioned back in July, I think one of the very first thoughts I had, y'all, even at this big old age that I am, y'all, and I'm knocking on 50's door, okay? I am about to have a birthday. I'll be 49 on the 18th of January. The very first thought, y'all, or amongst one of the very first thoughts was, man, I'm grown now. I'm for real grown. Like that loss was coupled with, even at this big old age, is I'm grown, y'all. I am someone who, my mom was my person and still very much is my person. And she was the matriarch and still, again, very much is the matriarch in this family. And to survive that transition, y'all, ooh-wee. But God. I had a crazy 2 years, y'all. One where I was numbing my pain and didn't even realize that's what I was doing. You know, when you, and I don't know if anybody else has ever battled with any type of addiction or any type of misuse or anything like that, whether it is food, whether it is recreational drugs, whether it is alcohol, whether it is corn or with the P, whatever it is that is making you believe that you need it, whatever that is, just know that one thing that has helped me is to change the focus. Don't think about it. And that is not easy. It is not easy. It is a demon that you probably will have to battle every single day. Every single day. Just know that. But also know that if God, the Most High, brings you to it and you really, really are ready, y'all, this is how awesome the Most High is. When you really, really are ready, and you let the Most High know that you really, really are ready, and you start beginning to do the work on yourself, those feelings where you feel as though you need that, need it, need him, need her, the more you work on not focusing on that you think that, the easier it will become. And before you know it, you will no longer crave it. You will no longer look for it. You will no longer need it in your life. It won't hit the same. That phone call, you know, that you used to be ready for, excited to get, it won't hit the same. That text message, that drink, that pill, that whatever that substance is, whatever it is that you feel has controlled your life, it won't have the same effect. That's the God's honest truth. That's the God's honest truth. So y'all, I want you to know that it ain't over yet. You just watch this video or you watch clips of this video, so it ain't over yet. You are watching this. You have been led here for a reason. I want you to open up your mind and remove anything that didn't help you in 2024, okay? Remove anything that did not help you in 2024. Remove it all. 2023, 2022, anything up until this point that did not help you, just let it go. Let it go. Don't think about it. Don't focus on it. Don't bring it into today. Let it sit back there where it belongs, y'all. Let it sit back there. And I want you to just take a step forward. Now, I'm a visual person, y'all. I'm a visual person, so sometimes vet gotta actually jump. I gotta take a step forward because I'm a visual person, and sometimes that helps. So if you're a visual person, I want you right now to stand up and take a step forward. Right now, stand up and take a step forward, because your mind and your body has to align and know that you are ready. Then I want you to, as you are taking a step forward, to say, I am taking a step forward towards my future. I am taking a step forward towards my future. My past will not determine my future that I am taking a step forward into. My past will not determine my future, which I am taking a step forward into. Now, I want you to tell yourself that every single day for the next 7 days. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to think about it. I want you to act like you are that child that once wanted to be a fireman, a policeman, the president of this United States, whatever that dream was that you once had. Before that thing happened to you that made you think that you can no longer dream, I want you to become that person again, just for a little while. I want you to tap back into that little person, because that person knows that it is okay to dream. That person knows that they are the bomb diggity dot. That person. Yeah, that person. I want you to allow that person to come forward, because that person is going to help you achieve what it is that you want to achieve. A lot of times, y'all, we are trying to live out based on that person who experienced that pain. And because we can't live out without healing, you have to allow that person to come forward prior to you experiencing that pain. These are just tools that have helped me. I tap into Lil Booby, y'all. I will tap into, listen, I had to tap into Lil Booby as I was dancing, okay? Sometimes you just have to. Whatever it is that you need to do in order to move your life forward, do just that. We are removing those barriers from our minds because they can't take up resonance in this new. They cannot take up resonance in this new. What has to take up resonance is the new, y'all. So, I love y'all long life. This is going to be a short and sweet video, y'all. I will be back live on Tuesdays. So what you all are going to see is a change in the schedule. At 10 a.m., you're going to have some motivational content. More than likely, it won't be live. Some days I'll go live. More than likely, I won't, because I have to make space in order to build up this dream. On Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m., I will be live on Green Links Media. More to come as far as other potential live dates. But for now, y'all, Tuesdays and Fridays at 7 p.m. I am Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 10 a.m. You're going to have me just talking. You know, we're going to switch it up. Definitely going to be switching it up. So I love y'all long life. You make sure you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful wherever you are on purpose. If you have not, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We are building this year. Y'all, it's all about growth. It's all about changing our mindsets. And we are not taking no mess. We are not taking any mess. No, no, and no. We ain't doing that. All right. Okay. I love y'all long life. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful wherever you are on purpose, because you can, because you can. We hope you enjoyed the show. This is a Green Links Media production, and we thank you for watching. We are here every Monday through Friday beginning at 9 a.m. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell while you're at it. Love you long life.